What's up guys, it's Average All making average content for the average viewer, and today I want to talk to you guys about something that has been on my mind since we saw the reveal for Battlefield Portal last week. This is something that I think is going to absolutely change the console gaming space forever. This is something that the console community has absolutely needed for years, and until Battlefield Portal, it has been almost exclusive to PC players, and that is the tactical shooter genre. Up until now, the only real tactical experiences that you can get on console I can name on literally like one hand. Now I might miss a few, but literally there's Rainbow Six Siege. I guess you could count Ghost Recon, although let's be honest, not really. Maybe something like DayZ, but that's more of a survival game. And if we're going to lump that in, then maybe we should say Hunt Showdown as well. I mean, look, I can literally only name 4. Now, I'm sure there might be a few others, but the point is, if we look at PC games, for example, in the tactical hardcore shooter genre, we have got games like Hell Let Loose, Postscriptum, Squad, Insurgency Sandstorm, Escape from Tarkov, Arma 3, Zero Hour, Ground Branch, and literally so many others that I probably haven't even heard of, because PC is just flooded with hundreds upon hundreds of these types of tactical shooters. Now the problem is with tactical shooters is very often they are made by quite small independent developer teams, and to get these games support to console they have to jump through so many hoops. We've seen this recently with the game Splitgate and how that is absolutely blown up all over the place. The problems they're having at the moment is they can push out updates and get them passed by Steam incredibly easy, because anyone can upload a game to Steam. However, when it comes to PlayStation and Xbox, they have such high standards for the games that they want to put out, apart from obviously Cyberpunk, but let's not talk about that, that it's very, very hard to get a new game put out on console. As a result, consoles are often limited to pretty much exclusively AAA companies bringing out their games, which is why we have so many games that are accessible to the masses. Let's look at Call of Duty, for example, Fortnite. All of these games appeal to a very, very wide casual player base at their core. However, with the tactical shooter genre, more often than not, this only applies to a smaller set of hardcore players. But anyway, that's enough rambling. I want to get back onto my point. My point is that with Battlefield Portal and the amount of sheer customization that we are going to be given, that the community is going to get their hands on, there is a very real chance that we are going to have some extremely awesome tactical shooter experiences that can be enjoyed both on PC as well as consoles. Literally, I can think of 100 ideas that I would like to make that would fit within this genre. For example, why not make a World War II battle, but the difference is there is no HUD, there is hardly any health, you can't see where the enemies are coming from, you can't see where they are currently. You'd be able to make it so that there's intense fog and crazy weather, just like there would have been back in World War II when they were fighting in those horrible, dank, bleak midwinter months. And now we can add this into a AAA game that has got polished mechanics, and we can actually have these tactical shooter experiences that PC players have been enjoying for literally over a decade. I know that a lot of console players probably aren't that excited about this. I mean, a lot of people probably haven't watched some of the insane one life only squad matches that are put up by people in the community. Games whereby you literally travel into the war zone in a convoy with like-minded people who only have one life, and your objective is to take out the other team, but everyone on your team can only live that one life, and if you die, that's it, you're out. It brings such immersion and excitement to the game that you just cannot get from the classic arena style shooters that console players are used to. I'm telling you now, console players might not even know how much they will enjoy this because they have never had the chance to truly experience it, but once Battlefield Portal gets into the hands of the hardcore tactical shooter community, there is literally no limits to what can be done. They even showed in the trailer a game mode where you had 30 World War II soldiers against 4 fully armed Battlefield 2042 soldiers who could infill the map in a helicopter and work their way through the game. Now imagine, to make this more realistic, maybe you had 2 squads of 4 on one team and then 120 players on the other team, but on the other team they could only have like 20% health and they could only hip fire, and so the smaller team would have to work stealthily through the map and take them out whilst always maintaining that they keep cover. Or maybe even you could make a small squad based team mode that had rounds like Rainbow Six Siege, but you negate all of the random crazy operator bullshit that Rainbow Six Siege has now become associated with, and you make something more like Ground Branch or Zero Hour, where it's literally like pure tactics, no crazy gadgets or gimmicks, just pure raw tactics trying to clear a map in a high stakes 6v6 small map mode, working in a similar way to how Rainbow Six Siege works, but like I said, a lot more grounded and tactical. These sorts of games absolutely blow up on Steam, but they can only ever reach a certain amount of people because so many people in the gaming community are limited to what their consoles offer them. But with Battlefield 2042 and Battlefield Portal in particular, the thing is, the limit is literally our imaginations. People will make some absolutely nutty game modes and they will be so much fun, but as well as that, there will be this subsection of the community dedicated to making these really awesome tactical hardcore modes that are going to blow console players away. There are so many reasons to get excited for Battlefield 2042, and I think that this one is really being overlooked. On YouTube, the only people I see that are talking about this sort of gameplay within Battlefield Portal are the people who are already in the tactical shooter niche on YouTube, like Karmika and Operator Drewski. These guys run communities in Squad and Arma 3, and the game modes that they make and the community stuff that they do within those games is absolutely incredible and so engaging to watch and play, and I can only imagine how awesome it's going to get when they have the power of a AAA game as the main background for these games. But anyway, that's all I want to say about this today, and as you can probably tell from my tone of voice, I'm about as excited as Activision Blizzard employees when they play Spin the Bottle at work. Oh, sorry, I couldn't resist. But anyway, as you guys know, for those of you who have watched my videos for a while, you'll know that I love to see who sticks around until the end. So if you're still here, I'd like you to let me know by answering this question down in the comments. Will you be playing some tactical, hardcore shooter game modes if they are made on Battlefield Portal? And if not, what sort of game modes are you most looking forward to? Anyway, that's it from me today. I'm Every Joel. Peace.